Hello again. In this video, I want to break down a little bit the idea of a breakthrough in a hypnotherapy session, or for that matter, also in NLP sessions, psychotherapy, or other approaches that involve deep inner work or change work with your clients. So, what I hear therapists or practitioners are concerned with very much and very often is that they expect to see this kind of big wow breakthrough, well, I will try to break it down, so this should make you worry less about it. As I have seen that it doesn't always look like that, and I'm sure you have seen it too. So it can also look like, well, I didn't feel like much happened, or I didn't feel like hypnotized, but something shifted. Or it may sound like I just need to decide to, and then you can fill in the gap. So, in organic conversations in hypnotherapy, we test those resources or statements to see if there are also hidden layers left, but then the processing continues. And the processing is as if a therapeutic healing goes on, though without the therapist. So, what happens during this time is the client comes to realizations sometime after the session, and if not that obvious, when they start, for example, bumping into old triggers, they can realize more clearly that this time they did not respond, reacted, or thought the same way any longer. So how do I know? Well, because even if it looks like a wow or big realizations, and especially when deep and hidden causes, so to speak, are unraveled for the client, then perhaps it was the first time, and they are happy at the same time to have unblocked or released those blocks or whatever it has been. Still, as I just said, the person that has undergone those big shifts will continue processing those feelings and resources that came up during the session. So you can imagine, if you have ever had yourself such a hypnotherapy or a therapeutic session, how have you felt afterwards? I have also witnessed a lot that less we look for or try to achieve any type of breakthrough, because it happens organically for the client, just the way they are or the way it is good for them, the best way and timing happens actually without some kind of intervention. Now, we tell our students that sleep is the best processing, let's say, factor for any kind of big change or exciting change, or any change that is pretty visible, that is also happening without any therapy. So if you want to speed up the processing, that is what I would recommend, if anything, to go to have a nap or sleep if possible, so the processing speeds up naturally, as it would anyway otherwise. You see, if you want also to draw a parallel, everything that one plans will take its own time according to its own characteristics of growing, until one sees the fruits or the bloom or whatever. If we can nourish it, even better, but not everything requires our nourishment or intervention, and if something does, still as per need. Now, worrying that you don't always see those wow breakthroughs will make you want to intervene and interfere, and that way you may just prolong the natural process of transformation, or even worse, you may interrupt it. Then you need to start all over. It's just like sometimes the clients themselves want to backwards rationalize and do not stop thinking about what they found out or found during a session. Ironically enough, realizations, or let's say best ideas, come when we do something totally unrelated. So an everyday life example would be when you try to think hard about something that you can't quite think right. As soon as you let go or stop thinking, it comes to you. Or in the shower, let's say, meaning when you are not busy looking for it consciously. Therefore, in the organic conversation in hypnotherapy, we have something called a chat about the processing part after the session. So do not even the client interrupts it for a timely breakthrough to happen. So hope this made sense and you enjoyed it and it's helpful. And until next time, thank you for listening.